My husband and I have been married for 17 years, so let me explain the age gap. They can't believe it. Maybe we're meant to be girl parents. Maybe not, but that's how I felt. Now, that would be nice. So, click the subscribe button. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hello, my name is Tanisha, but most people just call me T. I just wanted to get on here and kind of chat with you guys, give you some random facts about me to get to know me a little better, and to share the new direction for my channel. I'm a wife and mom. My husband and I have been married for 17 years. His name is Rel, and we actually met in 6th grade when we were 11 years old. I was born and raised in Georgia, and my husband grew up here as well. I just turned 40 this year, back in January, and I work from home in the health insurance field. I've been working from home way before the pandemic, before it became like the normal thing. I do enjoy working from home. I miss the office sometimes, but I don't think I would ever go back. My husband and I have 3 girls. Our oldest, Nija, just finished her sophomore year in college. Our middle daughter, Bailey, is 10. She's going to the 5th grade, and Nova will be 5 next month, entering kindergarten. So let me explain the age gap, because when I tell people we have a 20-year-old and then a 4-year-old, they can't believe it. And sometimes I can't either, but you know, we make these plans and we think it's going to be one way, and then God comes in and he's like, nah. So when we had Nija, I really only wanted one child. Rel always wanted a lot of kids. He wanted like a big family. And I was more like, I'm one and done. So fast forward, she's now 10, and I really wanted a second kid. I started to think about us growing older and eventually passing on, and I didn't want her to be alone. So we planned Bailey. She was not a surprise. 5 years after that, we had Nova. But at that point, we kind of knew that we were going to have another kid, because Bailey has always given off big sister vibes. She was just so loving, and we saw her as being a big sister and not the baby sister. Fun fact about Nova, her gender was a surprise. At that point, we had 2 girls, and I really wanted a boy really bad. I didn't want to know the gender because if it was another girl, I feared it would ruin my pregnancy. Maybe not, but that's how I felt. So we waited until her birth to find out, and by that time, I was too excited to be disappointed. All kids are a blessing, and I was like, you know what? Maybe we're meant to be girl parents. So all of that to say, everything happens for a reason, and you can make plans, but God really knows what's best. And the age gap, you know, is there, but it's nothing negative. Our girls are extremely close, and we just make sure we give them that individualized love and attention they need for the stage that they're in. So that's my family. We live outside of Atlanta, and I know a lot of you came from the empty house tour video, so thank you for being here. When I first started my channel, I was consistent with the videos I was putting out, but then I quickly realized how hard it was to be a content creator while also working full-time. So I would have long breaks from YouTube. But in this new season of my life, I've just been inspired and motivated to create more. When I first started, my goal wasn't to be like this big creator with thousands of subscribers. Now, that would be nice. So click the subscribe button. But I do genuinely love creating videos and connecting with people. So if you're an original subby, you know that I started my channel as a cleaning motivational channel. During the pandemic, I watched a lot of cleaning videos, and my husband was like, you know, you clean a lot, you organize things, you should start your own channel. I was like, nah, I could never do that. I don't know how to edit or none of that. I pushed it off for like a year after he said that, and then I was like, you know what, I am watching a lot of these videos, and at the time there were not many that looked like me, and most of these women don't have a corporate job like me. YouTube was their full-time job, and there's nothing wrong with that, but maybe I can share a perspective of cleaning when you have time, when you're a working mom. So I said I'll try it, and I ended up loving it. I clean anyway, I organize a lot, I like to share tips and motivate people on how they can navigate life as a wife and mom. So yeah, that's how I started, but lately something's been pulling on me to kind of get away from primarily cleaning. I've always been a person of routine and habits. I like to work out, meal prep. I'm super organized when it comes to budgeting. We recently paid off a ton of credit card debt, and I want to share how we did that. I also started to look into the type of videos I watch on YouTube, and it's more of the things that I'm into, like lifestyle and wellness, healthy habits and routines. So I decided to pivot just a little. The cleaning videos aren't going anywhere. I'm actually uploading one after this video. I think cleaning is a big part of being productive, so I want to continue to share that, but it just won't be the focus of my channel. I'm rebranding so that I can share more things. Now, I don't want to be all over the place, and I know people don't like to be put in a box or a niche, but I do think that it's important to find a lane and own that. I know I like when I go to certain channels and I know what I'm going to get, whether they're talking about one topic or an overall niche. I think people like that, so that's where I'm at. Living Simply with T is all about creating a life that feels good for you through healthy habits and simple routines. I want to show you how to plan with intention, keep a tidy home, stay fit, and eat well. I've always been a person of peace, so my goal here is to share how you can cultivate a peaceful life. So if that's something you can get behind, I want you to subscribe if you're not already. Thanks for getting to know me. Be sure to like this video and comment below some topics you like to see on my channel. You can let me know when you found my channel. I'm always curious to know about that. So let's chat in the comments. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.